evening everybody and welcome to round 9 of the GSC Championship from Velopark. This evening we've got just 2 rounds left in this championship. We've already got the team's champion decided, and I am of course Matt, and I will be of course joined by Dani very shortly as we get down to the wire, especially with drop points being at stake now.
Interesting what we'll get to see tonight.
Certainly threw up a couple of surprises last season, did this track. Got 3.5 minutes left of the practice session, and we have got Darryl Hamilton, who is standing in for Nigel Lee the final 2 races. Lee unable to make it by the sounds of things. 5v5 Racing definitely trying to secure that second spot in the team's championship, which would mean quite a lot to them.
Impressive races by James Reed lately. We'll see what he's got in store for tonight.
Shall we see what's happening in practice then? What's happening is Nikovi is currently leading the way. By 7 thousandths of a second from Ellis at the minute. And then it is, well, James Reed up in 3rd at the minute, Jurasek is 4th, Escobedo 5th, 6th is Kramer, 7th is Jones, 8th is Hamilton, 9th is Herrera. Line drivers, yeah, Hamilton. Not the Hamilton unfortunately, as Ellis just spins it in turn 2. Tricky first couple of corners here actually, because you got the chicane and then you've got to kind of try and get the car slowed down whilst turning and braking. Not really much to this track either. Escobedo yet to start a race this season. Hopefully he can actually get that done today. Just a minute of practice left and then it shall be on to qualifying of course. And then 50 minutes around the Velopark circuit. None of the Team Boston cars are here yet. Larson's not here either. Richard Strom's missing. Gary Kemp's missing. Hopefully they shall appear in the qualifying session, as Kemp's been doing rather well lately with the string of podium finishes for him. See what Escobedo does then, a 56.719, that is not his personal best lap. That's about a second off what he's achieved so far in this session. On to qualifying we go then. 15-minute session and then 50-minute race. James Reed will be first out onto the track by the looks of things. Getting a lap time in nice and early. In fact, it looks like one of the Sega cars is already out there, which was Andrew Jones. So Jones out on the track then. See what Sega FF1M can do this weekend. They've had a couple of bad races so far with a double retirement in Cascavel, and Jones scored 2 points last time out, but Kramer did retire very early on in the race. So it's going to be interesting to see what Darrell Hamilton can do for 5v5 racing as well. Minutes to see who can do what. I should think it'll be the usual suspects at the front as Jones starts his first flying lap of the session. And then spins on the first corner, second corner even, on the exit. Looks like he ran just a bit too wide out onto the runoff area that they've got down there. Spins it round and gets going again. Escobedo's very sideways there as well. Did he manage to hold on to it? No, I don't think he did. So James Reed is going to be the first man to set a respectable lap time here. Just coming down the back straight, and then it'll be into the chicane. Being sure to avoid the big yellow tyre walls because they are not friendly. Through the final corner then. Down the start finish straight we go, and James Reed is going to set a lap time of a 1 minute 0.7. That's rather slow compared to what we have seen so far. Jones did a 1 minute 9.5. Only 2 cars in the pits at the minute as Escobedo exits just behind Reed. Dave Ellis will be the next car to set a lap time. He's already gone purple, first and second sector. And across the line, that is going to be a 54.479 for Ellis. That puts him into the lead. Kramer is currently on a lap as well, down there in 10th at the minute. Jones did pop into second there, but he was immediately outdone by Reed, who went second with a 55.1. Nikovi, purple first sector, personal best second sector. Escobedo spun it down at the chicane, I think that was. See what Ovi can do then as we come down the start finish straight and then across the line in a couple of seconds. It is going to be a 54.622, which puts him in second, just 0.143 off of Ellis so far. Jurasek popping into 4th place. So still quite a few absent drivers. Kemp and Larson. Strom. Ovi going purple yet again, 0.2 quicker than what Ellis has managed so far this lap, and he's purple, no he's not purple in the second sector, but he's up on Ellis's time. No, he's gone and wasted that lap now, spinning coming out the chicane. Can he get it turned around before anybody appears? Yes he can. He's got Jurasek just coming up behind him. Jurasek currently in 4th. So here comes Jurasek then. His first lap time of the session will be a 55.869.
Oh yes, I remember that wall.
What was that?
Yellow barricade.
Ah, yes. Right, who we got on a lap at the minute? Ellis is in the pit lane. Hamilton, I do believe, is setting a personal best lap at the minute, if we can find him. There he is. See what he can do as he comes around the final corner. Of course, running in Lee's car for the final 2 races of the season. Across the line, 57.092. That is good enough for 9th at the minute.
Said he's racing with Lee's car.
Yes, indeed.
How so?
Lee probably won't be able to make the final 2 races of the season, so 5v5 have drafted in Hamilton to do so.
I see.
One of the RLDs is moving out the way there, I think it was Ellis. So, as things stand, Ellis is leading the way from Nick Ovey, and then Jurasek has just popped into 3rd, knocking Reed into 4th. Kramer is 5th, and Escobedo is currently 6th. Jones is 7th, Herrera is 8th, and Hamilton is 9th. And about to improve his lap, I do believe. He goes into 8th now, yes. Getting himself ahead of Herrera. Let's see what Jones can do as he comes up to the line. He's had a personal best first sector. James Reed has just popped into pole with 54.452 as Andrew Jones stays in 7th. Where has that one come from, Reed? That's a quick time. That is currently on a lap, but it is nothing spectacular so far. Reed's only 0.027 ahead of Ellis actually. Can Ellis decrease that gap? No, he can't, because this is going to be quite a slow lap from him, 57.3. See what Ovi can do. He is not on a personal best lap. So Ovi coming across the line then. Can he take pole away from Reed? No, he can't. 54.951. He didn't improve his lap time either. 6 minutes remaining of this session. All 9 drivers have set a time. We are 1.7 apart from 1st to 9th at the minute. Although Ovi's going in a bit quicker in this first sector. And he's gone very wide, coming onto the back straight there actually. Losing valuable time. Although at the minute he will be setting a personal best, although his sectors aren't saying that. See what he can do as we come out of the final turn. It's a 54.425 and Ovi takes pole position away from Reed by 0.027. And he's already going quicker in the first sector as well. 5 minutes to go. Oh, he's up in the second sector. This could be quite a lap from Ovi coming up here. Jurasek just gets out of the way. Ovi misses the apex on the final corner though. That'll have cost him a tenth or two. See what he does as we come up to the line. It is not going to be quick enough. It's 54.8 in the end. Four minutes to go. Hamilton is 8th still. Set for new personal best, 56.8 for him though. James Reed currently second, currently sat in the pit lane for him. Ellis isn't on anything spectacular so far. Although we're saying that, he's just gone green in the second sector and ahead of the current second sector lap time. Can he improve as we come over the finish line? 54.622. Still not quite quick enough. And Ovi's gone and done a 54.0, putting him ahead of Reed by over half a second. Or nearly half a second. James Reed deciding it's time he went out onto track. Kramer's up there in 5th at the minute. He is currently not improving. And doesn't improve as we come across the line. 0.2 off his personal best. And he's just spun going out of turn 2 actually. What do we got going on further back? Jones flying through the air, that's what we've got going on. Watch out for those sleeping policemen down in turns 1 and 2 like we had in Cascavel on the final turn. Escobedo currently on a lap. And improved first sector, second sector's 0.2 or so off what Ellis managed. Let's see what he can do as he comes across the line. So 55.4 moves him up into 5th. Ahead of Kramer and Jones. Just 2 short minutes left of the qualifying session. Matt By just appeared out of the garage. Wonder if he'll have a chance to get a lap in. He's got enough time at the minute to do that as Ovi just makes contact with the inside wall on turn 3. Doesn't look like we've got any improvements going on just at the minute. As Jones misses the chicane. So I don't think this will be an improvement for Ovi, and no it's not, it's 54.7. He did set personal best a purple sector even in sector 2 though. Doesn't look like Ellis or Reed will be setting another lap time. They're both in the pit lane as Ovi has just gone purple in sector 1. In fact, Ellis has just jumped ahead of Reed at some point. I didn't see that.
Yeah, and I don't think Reed's going to have time for another lap.
No, I don't. I think he's only just left the pit lane.
Yes, he has been.
That By just gets across the line to start his flying lap. He's going to have one shot at that. OV 15.2 in the middle sector. It's nothing lighting up the screens, but let's see what this lap time is. It is a 54.089. It's not a new personal best. Very quick lap though. Session has just finished. Let's see what Matt By can get done then, as we just wait for everyone to finish off their laps. Jurasek is out there but not improving. It's going to be a one-shot wonder for Matt Bai. So once again, Larson not here. Larson looks like he'll be settling for third in the championship standings this season if he's missing a couple more races. Matt Bai 57.9 manages to move up to 10th at least. Few cars left out on track at the minute. Jurasek pops into 4th. I think he was already in 4th though. Yeah, he was, because he didn't improve his lap time. And I do believe that is everybody finished. It is. So that's your grid for round 9 of the championship. Overly from Ellis and Reed. Then it's Jurasek and Escobedo, Kramer, Jones, Hamilton standing in for Lee, Herrera at 9th and Matt Bai 10th, who's got 1 lap done in the session. So on to the race we go then. We're predicting getting on for 50 laps of action, I should think. And it'll be Nick Ovey leading us around. Ovey won last time out, of course. But the question is, who are we going to predict for today's winner? As we move off for the formation lap. Everyone needs to be very careful into turn 1, because there's not much room for any sort of mistake, and there was an accident there last season as well. So Ovey will lead us round from his teammate Ellis, and that'll be Reed and Jurasek 3rd and 4th. 5th and 6th is Escobedo and Kramer. Escobedo has actually made it out of the pit lane this time. Jones and Hamilton will be 7th and 8th, and then Herrera and Matt Bai all round the grid off in 9th and 10th.
Well done, Escobedo.
That's actually Escobedo's best ever qualifying performance as well, up in 5th.
Well, it certainly will be the best starting position.
Indeed. Of course, his debut in Taruma, no, it was Londrina actually. He didn't actually make the start, and then of course last time out in Ribeirão Preto he got disqualified before we got underway. But that was last time out. This is this time out. This is coming up to the end of the formation lap as we get ready to go green. Everybody's waiting patiently for the lights to come on, and they have done so now. We are green. Jurasek with a good start there, look, trying to get around the outside of Ellis into turn 1. Reed already up into 2nd as well. Reed, ooh! Reed having to miss the chicane completely. Ellis has dropped down to 5th. From 2nd on the grid, Escobedo's up to 2nd. We've got Jones making a bit of contact with Jurasek there. Reed, Kramer and Ellis are off on the runoff as well. Oh, Hamilton's gone round in the background. Hamilton down to what is last place now then. So Ovey's going to lead us away. Escobedo has managed to get up into 2nd, Jones up into 3rd. 4th is Jurasek, 5th is Kramer coming down the inside at the chicane. Is he going to get slowed down? Oh, Jurasek's gone wide and missed the chicane as well. He's going to drop behind Kramer and Reed and Ellis. Matt Bai in 8th at the minute, and then Herrera 9th and Hamilton 10th, so Ovey leads us round to finish lap 1. Pretty crazy couple of first corners there. Ooh, Jones looking at Escobedo into turn 2, he's got the position up, into 2nd goes Jones. Reed has got Ellis right behind him. Well, at least we haven't lost anybody in turn 1.
We could have, you know. That was really dangerous at some point.
Yeah, to get a bit hairy through there. This has got Kramer has just missed the chicane slightly, I think. That's giving Jurasek the 6th position back. Back by, he's got Adrian Herrera all the back of him. Hamilton slowly recovering in 10th at the minute. But Ovi.
I think Ellis is fuel saving.
Well, we have seen from last season this is a one-stop race. Ellis has got Reed in front of him, who was 0.4 quicker that last lap as well.
He's short shifting.
So it looks like RLD are going with a very different strategy to each other. Ellis playing the long game and going for a one-stopper like we saw last season, and Ovi seems to be just going for it. I think Hamilton's lost his nose cone in that chicane at some point because he's dropped quite a way back. So Ovi with a 4.4 second lead over Jones in. Ooh, Jones has got Escobedo rapidly closing. Can Escobedo make a move into turn 1? There's really not enough room to do that, but he could have a luck into turn 2. Reed can't quite shake Ellis. In fact, Ellis could. Ooh, I thought Ellis was going to be down the inside for turn 3 there, but not quite. Hamilton's in the pit lane.
Ellis on Reed now.
Reed defending the inside. We've got Escobedo trying to take the place away from Jones up ahead as well. Ooh, Jones dangerously close to the yellow tyre wall. Ellis trying the outside line here into the final corner, but nothing he can do there. Ovi 55.3 lap time for him. That is a whole second quicker than Jones and Escobedo. Kramer was about half a second slower than Ellis that last lap, and his fastest lap time is actually over a second slower. Escobedo looks like he could have a run into the final chicane.
Power slide and drift by Ellis there.
This is... oh, Jones is going to be in the tyre wall, he is! Oh, and Reed's hit Jones as well. Jones spins off out of second place. Reed picking up some damage as well. So Ellis moves up to third now, Escobedo up into second. Jones locking up, ooh, making contact with Kramer as well. Can Reed come back down the inside into turn 1 as Kramer's seen him? Ooh, Kramer, ooh. Reed having to miss the apex of the chicane. Kramer trying to pick the place up into turn 1, which really he'd lost there. He's off the track as well in 4th in a minute, at the minute even. So Escobedo is running a solid race in 2nd. Hamilton is still in the pit lane, just on his way out. Wow, Hamilton with a lot of damage on that car. It's been a 2-minute stop as Kramer's just picked up a penalty for something. Wonder what that penalty was for Kramer then. See if we can catch it on the replay. Oh, oh wow, James, Reed and Kramer spinning, I think. I wonder if Kramer picked that up for cutting that corner perhaps. Not sure. We'll have to... well, that's the only thing I could have seen on the replay to be honest, so it probably will be that. But Escobedo running a solid race in 2nd at the minute. Ovi is 8 seconds ahead already and set the fastest lap the last lap as well.
He's what? 20-second lead or so to Ellis?
What, Ovi to Ellis?
Yep.
This is one of the longest pit lanes actually, so it'll be probably getting over 30 or 40.
Interesting.
Andrew Jones pitting from what was 7th place, repairing the damage he suffered in the chicane, I should think.
Oh, Kramer's gone past the chicane again. Whoa!
Kramer and Reed already going at it this race. Have a look what happened there. Oh, Reed was a bit wide in turn 2 and Kramer didn't exactly have the best run either. Kramer pits in, so Reed is released into 4th place. I wonder how much damage Reed picked up in that incident with Jones and Kramer. So Kramer serving his drive through penalty for corner cutting, I do believe. Jones is on the way out of pit lane, Hamilton going around without the front nose cone.
That's interesting. Ellis just set the fastest lap.
Wonder if Ellis has switched up his strategy then.
Don't know, he's still short shifting.
I'm not sure, it's quite difficult to read. Short shifting but setting the fastest lap, unless of course everybody's doing the same thing, which could explain that. Escobedo has got Ellis all over the back of him now actually. Ovi's just set the fastest lap now.
Is that like a second quicker?
2,000th quicker.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if it was a 55.9 or something.
Oh, could Ellis have a run here? Because Escobedo is leaving the door quite open through turn 2 there. Let's see what Ellis can do as we come on to the back straight. Escobedo was a bit wide, that's going to cost him a slight bit of momentum I should think.
Yeah, but Ellis doesn't really have the acceleration.
Escobedo very sideways through the chicane there, and Ellis is through up into 2nd.
Indeed.
So 1-2 for RLD yet again. And interestingly enough, Ovi could actually take championship lead if they finish like this.
Ellis kind of forced Escobedo to make him stay there.
So James Reed is 12 seconds behind these guys in 4th. Carrera is 5th, Jurasek is 6th, McFly is 7th, Kramer is 8th, Jones is in the pit lane in 9th, and Hamilton is 10th, 25 seconds behind Jones. Escobedo getting a bit of a slide on through turn 4. I think the action is going to come from pit strategies this time out, rather than what's happening on track. Hamilton's about to go a lap down for this 3rd time from these two. Jones is making his way out of pit lane. So Ellis is currently 11 seconds behind Ovi. Oh, Escobedo getting a bit caught up with Hamilton through there. Hamilton was in a tricky place to let people through. Oh wow, Escobedo got that very wrong. That will be a position for James Reed, surely. James Reed is currently 9 seconds behind. Oh no, he manages to rejoin ahead of Reed. Thought Reed might have picked that place up, but he's 4 seconds behind now. All 10 cars still running. 11 minutes gone. Ellis, wow, Ellis very sideways. Reed is Paterera has just set a personal best final sector. He's just 1.3 behind Reed actually. Oh no, he's gonna spun it actually in the first chicane. He's gonna have to let. Oh no, does he get going before Jurasek gets there? I think he'll lose the place. Yes, he does. Although Jurasek's a bit wide. Can Herrera have that back? Oh no, not quite. See if Herrera can do anything coming down the back straight then. Too far back to have a look into the chicane. Jurasek defending quite heavily on the inside though. This is the closest battle on track at the minute for what would be 5th place.
Herrera using push to pass.
I don't think he got the job done. No, he didn't. Although Jurasek's missed the chicane. Surely Herrera can get it down the inside for turn 2. He can indeed. Can Jurasek switch it back to the inside? I don't think he will.
Exit of this one is going to be key.
And Herrera's not got it. Jurasek will be up into 5th then. Still nothing to separate these two after a lap, racing each other. But of course, whilst they're doing this, they're losing time to the guys in front of them, which is James Reed 12 seconds down the road. Escovedo managing to keep a consistent pace going. He just set a personal best lap, and he was 1.5 seconds quicker than James Reed that last lap as well. Ellis was the fastest car through with a 55.2.
James Reed maybe switching strategy as well?
James Reed's just got past Escovedo, who made a mistake somewhere coming onto the back straight by the looks of things. Just watching the replay now, and oh, he just couldn't. I'm not sure what happened there. Looked like he locked the brakes halfway through the turn or something like that, because that was a bit odd. Herrera's dropped back from Jurasek this lap as well. Matt Byers missing the front nose cone somewhere along this lap. That was last lap, judging by the lap time actually.
Light.
Yeah, at least he's still got his lights. Magical lights. Escovedo is still doing a fairly solid job in 4th. It's his first time he's actually managed to get into a race, so he's not doing too bad so far. Reed and
he's only spun twice and yeah.
Well, he's up in 4th. He's gained on his grid position. He's managed to do 15 laps. But Ellis is 9 seconds behind, and then it's a big gap of 19 back to Reed and Escovedo. I'm pretty sure it will be a one-stop race unless some drivers choose to change the strategy mid-race. Matt Byers is about to get lapped by Ellis, moves out the way for the sister Audi team.
Well, considering Ellis was short shifting a lot, I'm not sure if everyone else is going for a one-stop, you know.
If they're not, they need to be lapping quicker than they are. Because despite the fact that Ellis and Ovi are short shifting, they're still running some quick laps. Jurasek and Escovedo are running the same lap times as the two front runners.
Ooh.
Reed has had a mistake somewhere?
No, Escobedo just got it all wrong when trying to overtake Reed.
Push the pass into turn 1. Oh, wow, on the grass trying to break it. Oh, that's wow. Oh wow. Reed was very lucky there not to be involved in a rather large accident.
I think Scobito didn't expect Reed to start switching to the inside.
I wasn't expecting him to switch to the inside either, to be honest. That's probably what might have been a slight nudge or something.
No, there wasn't contact, but I think Scobito.
Oh, Reed's just spun.
Reed spun it.
Reed down to 4th behind Escobedo for the second time this race then. He's got Jurasek just 2 seconds behind now. Herrera can't seem to keep up with this Jurasek's pace either, he's dropped back to 3 seconds behind. We've already done 20 laps and we're not even 20 minutes into the race. How much time has Reed lost that last lap then? 10 seconds at least. We'll be moving on to lap 21. Just coming up to the halfway point in the next 8 minutes or so.
Jurasek drifting around that corner.
So there's really not been that much action in regards to on-track battles really. It's either people picking up places through mistakes, and that's been about it really. First lap was a bit manic. Half an hour to go. Which means there is only, well, 1.5 races left in the championship. I was trying to figure out the exact amount of minutes, but my brain died.
25. Maths.
Brain work. Do stuff.
Denied. Yeah, if somebody's going for 2 stops, we should be probably pitting now.
I don't know, you might be able to stretch it out to a 1 stop from here. But you'd have to probably save quite a bit of fuel in the process.
About
which I don't think would be worth it.
Pit window should be open for a 1 stop.
Both RLDs are currently the only cars lapping in the 55s. Oh no, sorry, Ovi's just done a 56.2 actually. That is the 55.4, the previous lap.
Well, Alice being able to lap with no traffic now, I should think.
We need a diagram of where all the cars are. Reed managing to stay ahead of Jurasek, he's pulled out the gap back up to 2.4. So, lapping a couple tenths quicker each lap. Someone's locked the brakes going into turn 1 there. Jones down in 10th, 12 seconds behind Hamilton is 9th. By it's 4 seconds behind Kramer for battle in 7th. Then you've got Reed, Jurasek together. Herrera's kind of in his own little world. Same for Escobedo, ready. And of course 2 RLDs at the front there. Nobody pitted, so looks like everyone's going for a one stop. 27 minutes to go. Two cars out there without headlights, not headlights, without the bonnet. That's your race leader Nick Ovey by 8.6 seconds. Ellis is slowly catching him these last couple of laps actually. Ovey's in the 56s, Ellis is in the mid 55s.
Well, if Ovey pushed on the first couple of laps, he might be going low on fuel now.
I should think he'll be in 2 laps time or so. I'm not sure, I think these lap times are slightly quicker than what we had at Brasilia. Let me have a look. I think Brasilia was probably around the 1 minute, not 1 minute, the 58s. Which of course are the Brasilia and this track are the 2 quickest circuits on the calendar.
Has Escobedo pitted?
Escobedo has pitted, yes. Brasilia, we were doing...
I just saw Jurasek going up to 5th or 4th.
Yes, he has indeed. So Reed 3rd and Jurasek 4th then. Herrera up into 5th. Escobedo has got a 22-second gap over Kramer.
Jurasek is all over the back of Reed now. Reed actually pitting. Or not. Oh
Reed?
yes, he is. Is he?
Yeah, Reed's pin.
The UI's passed out again.
Yeah, I've just had the same issue. So Reed making his way into pit lane. Escobedo is on his way out.
Pitting.
Alice is pitting. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 cars not pitting. So this is going to be interesting.
It's going to be really close as well, because if they have to do an extra lap when the timer hits 0, they're going to have to save a lot of fuel.
Yeah. First proper pit stop then, 1 minute and a half, so pretty big loss in the pit lane here. RRD definitely making use of the 2 pit stalls they've got available. Reed is just on his way out. Ovey is on his way out as well, I think that was. Yes, it was. Ovey back into 1st then.
1 minute's pit lane apparently so far.
Yes.
Ovey.
About a minute and a half loss here, which is getting on for 2 laps nearly. So you can see why they choose a one-stop strategy. Whole train of cars in pit lane.
And I said about 20 seconds, you said about 30, 40. Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're way off. So Ovey rejoins then after his very long pit stop. Ellis is in 2nd, Jurasek is 3rd. Let's see if he can get ahead of Escobedo and Reed. Hamilton just going down the start finish straight, no sign of Escobedo just yet. There's Jones.
It's going to be interesting between Reed,
There's Escovedo.
and Jurasek.
Escovedo's just coming out the final corner. And down the start finish straight now. I don't think he's going to be ahead, you know. Reed and Escovedo are going to be ahead of him.
Not sure because Jurasek goes round the first corner.
There goes Escovedo. It'll be so close with Reed. Reed gets ahead. So that is how they were before they pitted, I do believe. Got a yellow flag somewhere, but it's just cleared actually. So, time for the manic fuel saving to begin. We've got 22 minutes left of this race. Everyone's just made their one and only stop. And Ellis currently leads by 12 seconds over Ellis.
And I do believe Kramer's being lapped, but he doesn't seem to be moving out of the way.
Yeah, Kramer is being lapped. He should be braking early for turn 1. There we go. Ooh! Kramer nearly taking Reed out for the second race in a row. That was very close. He'll have to move over for Jurasek in, well, probably now I should think. Jurasek could have done with Kramer letting him through at this chicane. Jurasek, Kramer's not seen him. Kramer's still ahead of Jurasek. Reed's got fast ahead of Escovedo as well. Kramer's lapped down 7th. But he doesn't seem to be letting these guys go, and he's got race leader.
Outside of Reed.
Can he get it done? He's going to miss the chicane! Wow! Good effort by Escovedo there, but I don't think you'll be picking up a place whilst you're in the air. Sleeping policemen do cause quite a bit of trouble in this series, it has to be said, especially at Cascavel. Escovedo looks like he's challenging Reed again. I can't see because Kramer's car's in the way at the minute. Escovedo and Reed definitely running a very similar pace at the minute. Can Escovedo have a run out this final corner? He won't have push to pass because I'm pretty sure I used it last time. Jurasek's made a mistake in the final corner. On board with Escovedo, he's classed as third. Will he have the place? Yes he does. Perhaps he didn't use push to pass last time through then. Oh, he's gone and missed the chicane again and he spun it. Reed! Oh, great contact. Jurasek will pick the place up. Reed's way off in the distance as well. Jurasek, I don't think he'll pick the place up from Reed, will he? No, yes he will actually. Obi's trying to get past Kramer at the minute. And he's let Obi go then.
Reed's kind of being really unlucky this race. He's been like in 3 or 4 accidents when he's not been at fault at any of them.
Yeah, Jurasek's still trying to get past Kramer. What is Kramer doing here? Kramer really is not moving out the way for Jurasek and Reed. It's very obvious Jurasek's not happy with Kramer at the minute. Lights flashing. Kramer needs to let these guys go. Jurasek trying to get down the inside at turn 2 again. He's got through. Although he's gone wide. Kramer sees him that time. Reed, oh, almost in the back of Kramer as well. And Ellis, I think, is just coming up on this group as well.
I don't understand Kramer on this race though. I mean, he's not battling with anyone. Just let them pass and stick behind them.
No, Kramer's got a 40-second gap to Herrera and 40-second gap back to McBride. Why he hasn't let these guys go, I don't know. He does so now, finally. Escovedo currently 5th, recovering from that spin. See, Kramer's 2 laps down. He should have let these guys go laps ago.
Kramer probably angry at his unfair penalty.
Well, maybe, but not a lot we can do about it.
Well, it's certainly not Reed's or Durasak's fault.
No, indeed. So Ellis and Ovi, just 0.02 between them in the fastest lap, and about half a second between them in the last lap. I think that was Jones and Hamilton. It is indeed Jones.
Escobedo is not that far behind.
Yeah, Escobedo's actually picked up his pace here. He's catching Reed and Jurasek.
We're going to have a nice battle for third.
Yeah, of course. The Jurasek's never been on the podium. Escobedo's never been on the podium. Reed picked the podium up in Cascabel for the first time. So, looks like we'll have a 3-way scrap for third place.
Not sure how Reed's driving his car after so many accidents. Surely he has to have some damage there, unless he's been able to fix most of it on the pit stop.
He made contact with Jones, who was stopped in the chicane as well. So, yeah, I suppose he got slowed down in the chicane, so it probably wasn't as much damage as it could have been.
And there was a few taps with Kramer.
Yeah, he's certainly not had an easy run to 4th at the minute. But we'll see how it goes in the remaining 16 minutes of the race. Darrell Hamilton not having the best of debuts, down in 10th at the minute, lap behind. No, sorry, he's not a lap behind in his car, he's 10 seconds. It's Jones that's a lap behind by. But definitely going to be interesting between the two RLD boys, because at the minute Ovi will be joint first in the standings if he finishes in first with Ellis in second. Larson has to be out of this championship now, missing the last 3 races.
Reed really close to Durasek.
He is indeed. We are on the roof camera of Reed at the minute. Oh, Jurasek defending the inside quite heavily there.
Reed's going to have a better exit.
Can he drive it round the outside? Not quite. Escobedo's not too far behind either. So the battle we're on about is most definitely starting to shape up now. Jurasek, defending the inside line. Reed trying to get a good run through there, but not able to do anything.
The only line?
Well, yeah, you're not going to get 2 cars around there side by side, are you? But Ovi sets the fastest up, and Reed is all over the back of Jurasek once again on the start-finish line. Trying to pick up a slipstream, but I think Jurasek's using his push to pass. Ooh. Can Reed get it down the inside of turn 2? He does so. Where's Jurasek? Where's Escobedo? Good move by Reed into turn 2 then.
Indeed, I thought Escobedo might pick up 2 positions there, while them 2 are distracted battling each other.
Jurasek having a look. Oh, there's going to be a bit of contact, but they get away with it. Oh, Escobedo had to make a very late position change there to avoid hitting the back of Jurasek.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
I think Jurasek's got the slightly better exit out of the 3 of them. Reed sees him coming, slowly moves over, but doesn't go any further. Escobedo's a bit late on the brakes there. Jurasek will down the inside. Whoa, Kramer, where's he coming from? He's not in this fight. Let's give. Jurasek's got ahead of Reed again. Reed is immediately trying to find a way through again, though.
Not sure what Kramer's doing here.
Ooh. Yeah, why has Kramer got himself ahead of Escovedo again? Absolute gaggle of cars coming down this start finish straight. I think that's Ellis behind them. It is. Jones is there as well. So Kramer's going to have to let Ellis go through very shortly. Jurasek is still leading the way from Reed, but I don't think it'll be staying like that for the remainder of the race. I'm sure there's going to be a few changes. Ellis is going to have to get past Kramer down this start, down the back straight even. Kramer does see him and lets him go. Battle.
Somebody taking advantage of Ellis lapping them now.
Indeed, that's a good point.
If Escovedo can let Ellis get past and then stick behind him, that's going to be really interesting.
Jurasek locked up into turn 1. Doesn't seem to cause any problems for him though. Ellis is probably about a second or so behind Escovedo, so it won't be long before he does start to lap them. Whoa! Escovedo very out of shape going onto the back straight. I think Escovedo is going to have to move over on the start finish straight. Although he hasn't done.
Not sure, he's got better exit somehow.
Yeah. Jones is a lap down on Kramer at the minute. But Jones is looking to catch Kramer actually.
Jurasek on Reed.
Ellis goes through. This will be time for Escovedo to perhaps make something of this then. Reed. Oh, I thought Reed was going to try and get through there. Reed moves out the way. Escovedo does it. Oh, no he doesn't. Oh, slight contact between the two on the apex of the corner.
Really close. Really close.
Can these two follow Ellis through past Jurasek? Don't think they can. Although Jurasek on the chicane. Ellis has made some sort of mistake there. What happened to Ellis there?
He went over the chicane, over the sleeve and please.
Here comes Reed on Jurasek, look. And Escovedo, yeah. Escovedo's going to get Reed. How have they gone side by side through there? Oh, Escovedo! No, there goes Escovedo's chance of a podium then.
Oh,
and he retires.
Oh, and Reed and Jurasek just crashed into the yellow tyre bond.
Just watching the replay of that now. Also, Reed got down the inside of Jurasek, and Jurasek tried to rejoin the track, not realising Reed's there. Jurasek has rejoined. So, plenty of action in the closing a couple of laps. Shame about Escobedo's retirement though, because that was
pretty damaged.
a good scrap.
Surprise me.
Yeah, he did hit that at quite a hefty speed. But yeah, that was a good scrap for third we had there until Escobedo's retirement. And then, of course, Jurasek and Reed making contact.
What's the gap between Herrera and Jurasek?
7 seconds.
So, Reed is now third, and he's like 3 or 4 seconds away from Ellis, but a lap down.
Yeah, Reed up into third for the second time this season. He's got 7 minutes to go until the end of the race.
It's getting rather dark.
It is indeed, although it's looked quite gloomy for the most of the race, to be fair. Jurasek's lapping 1 second slower than what Reed is doing at the minute. Ovi's still leading the way. 20 seconds over Ellis. Ovi is having a good season. This will be his third win of the season if he can pull it off.
Andrew Jones. Losing it on turn 3. Well, on the exit of turn 2.
So everything calm down now. 5 minutes to go.
Andrew Jones should be gaining a position on the retired distributor.
Yeah, Jones and Hamilton have just gone through, so Jones up into the points then. Due to Escobedo's retirement.
Well, it's going to take a few laps for that to obey.
Lara's already through.
Is it?
Yeah. Have you not got live timing?
Oh yes, Escobedo is 10th, okay.
So, 5 minutes to go. It looks like it's going to be Ovi from Ellis and Reed, and then Jurasek, Herrera and Kramer by Jones. And Hamilton is the last car running. Escobedo is the only retirement so far.
Seems Jurasek is managing to keep a decent pace, even though his car must be really damaged.
Yeah, Jurasek's probably about a second slower than what he was doing previously, so it's not too bad, but I'm sure he can definitely feel it going through the corners. I think 4th will be Jurasek's best result this season, actually, if he can stay there.
It was a difficult situation, really, because Jurasek went wide, so Reed kind of just went for the position, but then Jurasek couldn't slow down quick enough, so he moved back to the track.
Yeah, just one of those racing incidents, I suppose.
And I think Ellis was letting... Whoa, is Ellis? No, is that by?
That was behind Reed, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gets confusing with the Audis.
Well, it's quite easy actually, because has got red wing mirror and window strip and end plates on the wing, and Steele's got yellow ones.
You gotta remember I'm in cockpit view.
Yes, of course, James Reed seems to be struggling a bit in the chicane at the minute. He's just missed that, and he missed the final corner on the last lap as well.
He missed the first corner of this lap as well.
Oh, Matt By getting a bit crossed up.
Sideways. 3 minutes remaining.
Is it going to be 3 laps or is it going to be 4 laps? We're going to be
say it's going to be 4 laps.
Heading into lap 50 now. Well, we're on lap 50, I should say.
Do people have fuel for 3 laps or 4 laps?
Yeah. I think I don't know. You'd think everyone would have taken into account the possible extra lap when doing the fuel, so we'll find out.
Whoa.
Oh, Reed! Wow. Reed really struggling these last couple of laps, actually.
Reed was the first one to pit, I think. Or one of the first ones to pit.
He has had quite a few spins as well. I wonder if his tyres are a bit more worn.
I think one of the rear right tyre was on the grass when he broke there.
I want to say, I wonder if the spins he's had has perhaps put a bit more stress on the tyres. Whoa!
Oh.
That's a difficult place to spin. Luckily, Matt By saw him spinning. Can Reed get it going again? What's the gap to Durasek? Only 10 seconds. Oh, Kramer's gone through now as well.
I think Reed's engine died as well when he spun there.
Yeah, he lost the engine in Salvador as well when he spun towards the end. Looked like he got it restarted quicker this time though. 2 more laps to go, because Ovi is well into lap 52 at the minute. Reed hasn't got this podium position secured yet, if he's going to be making mistakes like that. But still over leading the way for RLD.
Ovi crosses the line. Is this going to be the last lap or is it going to be another one?
He's going to be in the final sector, I think, when the timer hits 0.
And he's going to be leading the championship if this finishes like this.
I do believe so, yeah. He'll have the same amount of points.
What you said.
Yeah, he'll be on the same amount of points as Ellis, because he was 4 points back. 15 for a win, 11 for second. 3, 2, 1. That's the timer. Reed has finished, so that was the last lap. Here comes Ovi through the final corner.
Do we have a winner?
I do believe so. No, we do indeed. Ovi takes his 2nd victory in a row, and quite possibly the lead of the driver standings, if not equal with Ellis. Ellis just coming through the final corner now. Durasek was 4th, Ferraro was 5th, Jones was 8th. Across the line comes Ellis to take 2nd, and the fastest lap of the race. We're just waiting on Kramer, who's currently 6th, and Matt By. 6th for Kramer then, and 7th for Matt By, and that is everybody across the line. It is most definitely a fight between Ellis and Ovi for the driver standings now. Larson is well out of this one.
Ellis might regret what he did last week now.
He may do.
One race to the end of the championship, and both ROD drivers are going to have the same amount of points.
This one is going to the wire. and it is the closest championship we've had in RCL, because of course season 1 I think was wrapped up before the last round.
So OVNL is the only ones to complete 53 laps. Reed, Jurasek, Herrera and Kramer were 1 lap down.
Indeed.
Scobedo, their only retirement.
There was the race results there. Just popped up. But yeah, that was a bit more exciting than what we were expecting. Definitely a good battle, going on for 3rd in that race there.
Yeah, pity how it ended though.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is all from here, so we'll see you all tomorrow on F1 Mallorca's DTM at Singapore.
Yeah, sorry, I got completely lost with what I was doing there. I thought we'd finished. But yeah, DTM tomorrow at 10 PM British Summer Time for everybody. You will be taking part in that, Danny, in your bid for 2nd in the championship, I do believe.
My what?
Your bid for 2nd in the championship, is it?
Don't understand.
For DTM, you're currently 2nd in the championship, aren't you?
No, I'm 1st.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Shows how much attention I've been paying the last couple of races.
Yeah, leading from Serrano. After the last race, I'm 31 points ahead, I do believe. With using F1 style of points, that could change very fastly. And we'll be back with the final race of GSC Championship next week, I do believe.
Indeed. Final race already. 10, 11 weeks, in fact, have gone very quick.
Indeed. So we'll see you all then. Thanks for joining us, and good night.
Good night.